Now, Your Excellency, before I just make one or two remarks about this effort, allow me to first of all express our sincere appreciation for the recent promotions you gave us in Uganda Police. They had taken quite some time, Your Excellency, but I'm particularly happy because the CID, we managed to get 1,900 officers who were promoted in this last batch. This was after 8 to almost 12 years. So it has given us a bit of good morale. But in this audience alone, Your Excellency, of 71 students, 46 of them were promoted to the rank of Superintendent of Police. And I want to ask them to stand up. Here, Your Excellency, plus this of 71, we shall have covered a total of 210 officers who are mainly our frontline workers, because these are the ones manning the districts. And we hope, Your Excellency, that if we achieve this target, then we are going to reduce on the excuses, especially when it comes to serving our people, because the district is the main center of where the complaints are, the corruption, all these other things. So we are very optimistic, Your Excellency, that with your guidance, we are moving well. But as you recall, Your Excellency, the above trainings are in addition to the other 3 batches you trained for us, the 136, that is in 2022 at Kasenyi. Next year, our priority is to go now lower on the inspectorates of police, and then we can train, and eventually, I'm optimistic we are going to build a critical mass. And then with the necessary tools and the necessary command and control, I think CID will be able to contribute immensely to the socio-economic transformation agenda. Now, these 71 students, they are just 2 ranks, the superintendents of police and then the assistant superintendents of police. And they are all holding portfolios, as I've indicated, Your Excellency. The hybrid training we have developed, Your Excellency, is mainly handling 2 aspects. We are taking them through the ideological development and then the technical aspects of investigating criminal cases. Now, on the ideology, we have emphasized in the curriculum to teach our officers where we are coming from as a country, our history, our challenges, and then where we are after all these years, how much has been achieved, and then where are we going. So basically, those 3 aspects have defined our syllabus of ideology. And we think this has grounded our officers to connect the role of CID with the socio-economic transformation agenda. Because as we have said, Your Excellency, before, where there is crime, you don't expect good investments. You don't expect that tourists to come in our country and spend a good holiday here. So we are trying to turn the minds of CID to appreciate where we are going and what their specific role should be in that historical mission.
So therefore, here you have got 2 sides: production and market. Production and consumption. So this is point number 1, and we shall see the implications of that. Once this is very clear, that a society cannot be prosperous unless it produces and markets what it produces, with a chivaro, because you must do so with a chivaro, because sometimes you can produce without a chivaro. The chivaro is the, in Acholi we call it chura. Chura, in Acholi, in Ates Wakaramajong we call it aymar. And when you do that, somebody must buy it. Because if you produce and nobody buys, prosperity will not be there. Now, the second mission is strategic security. To have security of our people against all threats, internal, external. We need that. You can see what is happening in Africa today. The chaos in Sudan, in Congo, in Mali, in Burkina Faso, in now Niger, in Chad, in all those places. This is because the political class don't know what to do. Those were the mistakes. Identity. And for us, we are saying, no. Yes, identity is important to some extent, that you know customs, how to get married, how to do this, how to do that. Okay, that's good. But all of you have similar needs. Whatever group you are, you have similar needs. You need food, you need medicine, you need shelter, you need education, you need security, you need jobs, you need infrastructure, roads. So since your needs are the same, why don't we emphasize the people's needs? Because the needs are similar. That was our argument. So strategic security meant capacity to build a force, a defense infrastructure, and law and order infrastructure to guarantee peace for Ugandans, so that they can produce goods and services. That's what Magambo was telling you. That CID is not just uniforms and saluting and so on. CID is to ensure that we have no crime, so that people can do number one, produce goods and services so that they get prosperity. So when you get a CID officer who is not doing his work or her work, he's undermining our prosperity. Yeah. When you hear that an old woman has died because of poverty in the village, the CID may have contributed by not doing their work. Because how will people produce goods or services? Even now, as I speak now, we are giving this PDM. Even now, there are those cases. We are giving PDM to this helping your villagers, your relatives, to get out of poverty by giving them cows, by giving them chicken and goats, but they are stolen. Theft is rampant, I hear. Theft. So therefore, we the NRM will see you people. In order to get prosperity, you need patriotism, you need Pan-Africanism, you need socio-economic transformation, you need democracy. And those mean that you need to unite. So therefore, we don't accept the other line of saying you'll be divided. We say you'll be united. And we say, by the way, do you know that you are similar? God created you, you are similar people. Slight differences, slight differences. When I go to these rallies, I don't, like in most of these areas, Soga, Uganda, I don't use translators. Because I can understand what they are talking about. So therefore, anybody, you cadres who work for the Republic of Uganda, it is important that you get this logic of the NRM. That this logic of telling you, love Uganda, love Africa, is not just for loving. It is because you need it. Your people need it, your parents need it for their prosperity. That is the main message. So when you come back in September, you give banana. Uganda. So therefore, Uganda, even in the 1950s, when we were still young, slaughter from Barara. And then the third man, he the one who was buying cows and they bring them on foot all the way up to Kampala for slaughter. What will help us is patriotism. So that's how now with the NRM said, now I don't know where would Kabuta have got the money from if nobody was fit for us. But now we have 1 million tons. And we are the surplus of 4 million tons. Oh, like now, Pan-Africanism. We need Pan-Africanism is the one which can guarantee. So really we have a surplus of 320 pounds. Transformation. Kabuta produced an educated, a middle class person. No, it's not possible, it's not correct. You cannot have a village young Mama Janet came, although we're in exile, but I had already a new type of Ugandan who was able to buy, take advantage of patriotism, Pan-African. Because we did not have simple tools for real security. Because even before independence, so correct, that work will be much easier. The work of the Uganda, we can take our security. But if I started with Sabi, the Indians have now said they go to the moon. Huh? I about the PK or the now somebody in space. Now finally, brother. Then you go to the Banyankore. So what do you call a man? The other human beings, I don't know whether you have ever seen any one of them.